Well, 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 if it's not Mr. Cassidy, you're back.
Morning, Judge.
Okay, folks, buckle in. Mr. Cassidy's back in court, and it looks like he's traded in logic for drama. Remember, this man legally adopted the child, so backing out now? Yeah, not how it works. Let's see how far he's willing to embarrass himself today.
Good morning. You brought this case before the court?
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on?
Well, I hope I can speak bluntly, Judge.
You did the last time you were here, Mr. Cassidy.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, if you remember how big a hag she was last time, and she's still making my life hell. She went back to the mammary clinic, working the pole, and she's making a lot of money now.
Okay.
And she don't need my support for that red-headed little kid.
Your son.
Well, her son, whoever.
You legally adopted him. My memory serves me right. You legally adopted him. He's your son.
Well, I don't know how legal it was, but so what? Okay.
What is it that I can do for you, Mr. Cassidy?
Well, I'd like to not pay any more child support on that little kid. She's making a lot of money now, and probably more than I'm making, and she went back to...
Now here's a legal nugget. Child support isn't about whether the other parent is doing well financially. It's about your obligation to the child you signed up for. That's called the best interests of the child principle. Cassidy seems to think it's a tip jar, not a legal duty.
Work, and she's gone through 2 or 3 men just since last year. And now she's making my life a living hell. She is flaunting her newest boyfriend in front of me.
Didn't you get back with your ex-wife, though?
Yes.
So what does it matter if she's with a new guy?
We've separated again.
Oh, okay.
So every time she sees me, she's met this camel-toed cowboy that he can't even wear the right size pants. He's real young and buffed, and she just flaunts him in front of me.
Mr. Cassidy, what is the reason you want to get off child support? Because I don't think it has anything to do with this cowboy that you're describing.
Well, she's making a lot of money now.
Okay, so what does that have to do with what you pay in child support?
She doesn't need my money anymore, and she's got old camel-toes helping her out.
And where is Miss Cassidy anyway?
Who?
Where is Miss Cassidy anyway? She didn't come to court.
Which one? Oh, the hag.
What? That is not her name.
I forgot what her name was. That's all I called her now, but she wouldn't come to court.
Why would she not come to court? And she knows you're trying to, get off child support, right?
She just wants to make my life hell.
Okay, so again, besides her putting you through turmoil, why do you believe you should not have to pay child support?
Notice how every reason Cassidy gives is dripping in drama but bone dry on legal merit? Pro tip, family court judges aren't here for your romantic grievances. They want proof, not pettiness.
Legal reason, not based on your feelings.
Because she's just making too much money and I'm poor.
You're poor?
I'm poor.
You were not poor within the last year that you came here. So what has occurred, Mr. Cassidy?
Crop failure.
Okay.
And, not too much rain. We've had too much rain, a lot of crop failure, and she just don't need my money anymore. She's making good money, and she's got old camel-toes helping her out.
Okay, let's just be clear. It's not for her. The money is for your son.
When you say your son...
It is your son, Miss Cassidy. You know what? You obviously came here to waste my time.
No,
like you did the last time.
Okay.
No, we're not going to start over because I have other cases to get to, and you obviously came here to waste my time because you and I both know you're not getting off child support.
Well, can we just get it reduced?
Based on crop failure?
Yes, and her income.
What did you bring to court with you to prove what her income is?
Well, she's not going to give me any papers.
Okay, but you didn't find anything on her? You know where she works?
Yeah.
Okay, you haven't tried to talk to her supervisor or anybody to try to find out what her income is?
Oh, they're not going to talk. I've been there.
Okay.
I've seen them throw
money. So the
at.
answer then, you don't have anything in court with you today to help support why your child support needs to be reduced, right?
There's no...
It's a yes or no?
No.
Okay, so the answer is no to your relief. Is there anything further?
Yes, I can get it on video.
Okay. Well, you don't have the video today, right?
No, but I can get it.
Okay, so that first answer, I take your first answer is no. And if there's nothing further, you are dismissed.
But there is something further.
What is it, Mr. Cassidy?
It's all under the table. She gets paid cash.
Oh, you're saying she gets paid under the table?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all tips.
And you brought proof of that with you here today, right?
I've been to these mammary clinics. I know how it works.
So the answer is no. I don't think there's anything further, Mr. Cassidy.
Okay, Judge.
It was
All right.
good to see you.
What?
What?
Ah yes, the OL she's paid in cash defense. Classic courtroom Hail Mary. But without evidence, pay stubs, bank deposits, or even credible witness testimony, it's just another plot twist with no receipts.
It was good to see you. And when you are ready to bring proof in court to support your case, I will entertain your case then, okay?
Well, what kind of proof can I bring?
I just explained it to you.
I didn't understand though. I mean,
Some
there's no
type of
W-2
proof.
forms I can get because it's all under the table.
Look, I can't give you legal advice, but whatever you can bring in here to show why you need to be reduced, that's what you need to do.
Like video.
You know, I think I'm probably gonna have my bailiff escort you out of here because I think I've already made myself clear about not giving you any type of relief. So if there's nothing further, Mr. Cassidy.
So if I bring video, then I can maybe get it reduced.
It's possible depending on what that video is.
Well, it's gonna be her up there on stage having money thrown at her.
Okay. Well, we'll have to review it once you get it, okay? If there's nothing further, again, you are dismissed.
Are you sure you just won't reduce it by?
I'm sure you are dismissed.
Number 2, he quit his high-paying job to avoid child support.
Mr. Navarro,
Hello,
did I pronounce your name correct?
that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're back with Exhibit B in the parade of questionable decisions. Mr. Navarro quit his high-paying job to dodge child support, then casually globetrotted with his girlfriend. Sir, this isn't a reality show. This is a courtroom.
You brought this case before the court?
That's correct.
Okay, what's going on?
So basically, she didn't show up today, as you can see. I'm used to that. 2 kids. I'm actually making $95,000 a year. I've recently quit my job in hopes that maybe you might be able to help me relieve some of the stress of affording a higher child support bill.
Did you really just come in here and say that?
Well, I mean, I thought that would be, I thought that was what people do.
No, that is what people try to do, but I definitely don't do that.
Well, from my understanding, I thought that, that was something that I had the opportunity and the option of doing. I mean, obviously, if I'm not making a certain amount of money anymore, then I should be able to have a less of a, child support payment.
Okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Okay,
You quit your job,
correct.
making $95,000 a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you go out of town on trips with the kids?
Yeah, I do a lot of traveling, sometimes.
That wasn't my question. Do you do a lot of traveling with the kids?
No, it's mostly me and my girlfriend.
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
We go, well, it's, all over the world, let's just say that. We do all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Like what? Tell me some of the places that you
Trips
guys
to
go.
trips to, I've been to Africa the past year. Europe. I love water, things of that nature. Beautiful Mother Nature, sightseeing and things of that.
Oh, that is wonderful. No. So who pays for your girlfriend to go?
I do.
You pay for your girlfriend. Wait a minute, let me get
Yes.
this straight. Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
you made $95,000 a year.
I did. I don't anymore.
You did. You quit intentionally, thinking that I would reduce your child support, but yet you've gone to Africa and Europe and you've taken your girlfriend and you paid for her to go as well?
Yes.
And you have not taken either of your children, that's correct?
No, that's true. I've taken them on one trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
So no. Although she is not here today because she was served, she should have been here today.
I understand. That doesn't help my case?
No, that does not help your case because you came in this courtroom and said that you made $90,000 a year and you intentionally quit with the hopes that you would come to court today and I would just give you what you're asking for. Yeah, that's not how this works.
It's not.
You're a guy. If you were not a guy, I would tell you by Felicia.
Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Obviously you don't, because you are trying to make a mockery of this courtroom.
I meant no disrespect to you, and that was not my intention.
Oh no, you didn't disrespect me. You disrespected your children.
Okay, I can
You
see
are
what you're saying.
wanting to get a reduction in child support so you can continue to take, what's your girlfriend name?
Melissa.
So you can take Melissa on rendezvous,
Yes,
right?
yes.
No, yeah, that's not what
It's not just that. It's there's other things that I would like to do. I would like to spend more time with my kids. If she were here, then I would be able to.
When were you going to spend more time with your kids? Because she doesn't have to be here for you to do that.
Well, yeah, but I have to have. There's not a good communication skill between the two of us.
There's obviously not a good communication between us because you're still going to pay that same amount of Actually, let's see. Do you work a second job at all?
No,
Or
I
your
do
income
not.
is still
No,
$95,000?
no, I've actually been very well blessed to be able to save my money, and so the things that I have now.
It's Navarro.
Yes.
You're giving me a heart attack up here, okay?
Okay.
You're giving me a heart attack
I
up
don't
here.
understand how. I can't even. You know.
You're saving money.
Yes.
But you're going to Europe and Africa, so you're saving money. Where y'all going next? Aruba?
Well, I have money saved for the kids.
No. Okay. So yeah, this is what's going to happen. Your child support is not going to be reduced. I'm
Okay.
denying their relief. It is going to stay at what it's currently at.
Let's pause. The judge just hit him with math and facts, not feelings. That's $1,275 per month? It's based on state guidelines, not your latest safari budget. And no, Melissa can't help you out unless she's paying the kids' tuition too.
$95,000 a year. I have your gross at $7,916.67. Net at $6,183.88. Based on 2 kids.
That's correct.
Right, 2 children. So 20.63%. That makes your child support obligation $1,275.73. You need to have Melissa help you pay that amount since she wants to go out of town with you.
If I don't have income now, how am I supposed to continue?
Let's see. How much did it cost you to go to Africa for you and Melissa?
Do we really have to discuss this matter?
Yeah, we do. You came to me. Yes, you're going to discuss whatever I ask you.
Let's just say, I mean, tops probably around 15.
15 what?
15,000.
$15,000 to go to Africa.
For both of us, correct.
You didn't come in this court and give me a ticket to go to Africa? So absolutely not, sir. Is there anything else further that you need? Because I have no more time to waste.
Well, at this point, no. I mean, obviously, there's nothing that I can say that's gonna, make the situation better for me.
Obviously not.
No.
Not at all. Nothing further. You're dismissed.
All right. Thank you.
Number 3, he took his wife to court over girls' night out.
You may be seated. Man, it's a lot of people that didn't want to come to court today. Makes my job easier. Okay. All right. Looks like Mr. Clark, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm married and not happy about my wife going out all the time. Girls' night seems like every other weekend. When we try to do something romantic, she's like, I prefer to go out with my girls, happy hour. So I'm suspecting she's cheating. So.
Okay. So because she is with her girls and not spending as much time with you, you think she's cheating?
Yeah, I text her while she's out, she don't respond. I ask her, send her a picture where you are so I can see what's going on with the post on social media. I don't get any type of messages. So, I'm kind of insecure with why we're not having anything in our relationship happen the way it's supposed to as a married couple.
Okay. You all still live in the same home?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any children?
No.
Okay. You see her every day?
Yeah.
Do you try to discuss it with her then?
She don't want to hear it. She don't go in the kitchen to talk. That's why I expect her to be where I can corner her, but she don't talk. So.
All right.
I got things to do. I got errands to run. So I let her be so I'm not like smothering her, but when it comes down to playing the role to reservations, my girlfriend's. So.
Okay. Have you ever confronted her about cheating on you?
No.
All right. It looks like you came because you're wanting to get some sort of spousal maintenance from her.
Yeah, because we're pretty much done. There's nothing happening in our relationship intimate-wise, so, I pay all the bills, 2 cars, she don't pay no gas in the car, so, I need her to either get going or tell me what's really going on.
All right. You pay all the bills, you say, so you make more money than her?
Yes.
Do you know where she is? Have you talked to her at all? Is she with the girls right now while court is going on?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, If you're the one making more money, I don't see how I could honor your request to get spousal maintenance.
Well, she gets an allowance,
All right.
so I want that back.
You want your allowance back?
Yes.
How much of an allowance are you giving her?
I give her $10K a week.
$10,000 a week?
Yeah.
Man, where you work? I'm obviously in the wrong profession. Yeah, okay. So, you got her served to be here today.
Yes.
You do realize that if she were to come to court and ask for spousal maintenance from you, she would probably get it, right?
Most likely, yes.
So you still want to go through?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just doing this because you're mad at her?
Yep.
Well, Mr. Clark, you don't just come to court and file something and ask for a request without the ground just because you're mad.
Well,
I can empathize with you being mad.
Because I want her attention. So in the court, there's mediation, and she'll know I'm serious.
Well, yeah, so yes and no, right? So you don't want to file a lawsuit to necessarily get your spouse's attention because you're not getting the affection that you're looking for. You can threaten her with a lawsuit, or you can draft one out and show it to her, but to actually have her served, set it for a hearing, that kind of takes up my time for somebody who really needs to be in here. So it's a waste of resources. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm married myself, so I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yes.
This is just not the right resource to get her attention. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do, Mr. Clark. We're going to dismiss your case.
Dismiss the case.
We're going to dismiss it. You do not have grounds to ask for spousal maintenance. You're the breadwinner. You just said you pay all the bills, you give her a $10,000 allowance a week. You don't qualify for spousal maintenance. You have to prove that you do not have the resources to meet your minimum needs.
Okay.
We both know that you do, just based off what you said you do.
Right.
So, yeah, I would have to dismiss your case.